Hello and welcome. This is Japan, and we're going to do another tier list here. This one I think will be a little bit. I'm gonna put some like information in it, but we'll do a little bit of a speed run of who we think on the current roster, and I'm pretty sure this is most of the current roster. If they will make it to the Hall of Fame. I mean, there's so many different ways to make it to the Hall of Fame: tag teams, factions, and stuff. So some people will have other options. So let's just jump into it and kind of go from there. So Almost is first. At this moment, I would say it's no way. I just feel like he's not being used, and I feel like he's probably one of the next people on the budget cuts because I don't think there's anything that they got for him. So unfortunately, Sheamus I think has had a Hall of Fame career already, and he still has some years left in him. So if he can pull another title, I feel like it's kind of a guaranteed. AJ Styles is another one. It's a WWE champion, so automatically I think has an option for the Hall of Fame now. And I think between if they add the stuff that he did in TNA, I think that automatically puts him up there. Next up is one of the Offers of Pain. I'm gonna go with No Way because I mean they some tag team champions, and I feel like he's in a faction that isn't as getting traction. So I can't really say he has a good option. Alba Fire is an interesting one because she did a lot of UK, like NXT UK stuff that was really crazy and good, and so I think she still has a chance for it. That she just has to, get some more time, some more gold, some more opportunities. Alexa Bliss, I feel like, is a Hall of Famer too. I feel like she's had some decent runs. I can't imagine that like the amount of championships she has won and the time that she's had the belt, she wouldn't be a Hall of Famer. I could see it possibly being very close at the moment, but I feel like she still has a career left. Andrade, I feel like the moment just still needs a chance. I don't think he currently has anything. I mean, he just he won the speed title, and I think that's all he has. So I don't really see that as an option. Angel Garza, I'm gonna put no way at the moment. It's just I feel like he's in another one of those factions that's around, but not enough to do anything. Angelo Dawkins, I mean, him and Montez Ford are still pretty young, and I think they'll get more tag team gold. I think I think I'm gonna say there's a good chance. I think they've already won some gold, and I think there's a pretty good chance that they will win some more gold. So I'll put them in good. I feel like they're trending. There's a possibility. Tag teams do um, kind of have an ability to get in there because they can hold. There's like a lot of options for championships, and on top of if you could get some single accolades, that kind of a big boost. Apollo Cruz, I think he's like one or two IC reigns. I do not think it has a chance. Ashka, I think, is automatically the first one. I mean, she's won so many things. First women's Money in the Bank. She's a Royal Rumble winner. She's just a lot of things. A lot of good championship runs, and just that undefeated streak too. I think should be put in there. So I think there's a good chance. Austin Theory, I don't think he has the title runs for it at the moment, but I think he's on a good track. So I'm gonna put him on that good track here, and I feel like it's gonna be some time to see where it shakes out, but I think he's on a good opportunity. Baron Corbin's an interesting one. I think he still needs kind of a chance. Like I think like he has a little bit of stuff, but like not anything Hall of Fame worthy now. But it doesn't mean that he's completely off. I don't feel like I would say no way. Then we got Bailey, automatic. She's one of the four horsewomen. Same thing with Becky Lynch. They just have had great title runs and all that, so I think they're guaranteed. BFAB, I don't think will. I mean, if she's always used as a manager, it's going to be very hard unless she's managing a huge faction that's just generational, and I don't think Street Profits will be like that or the Pride. Bianca, obviously, championship runs, has the longest reigning champion. She's doing stuff with the tag team titles now. NXT stuff was great. So I think there's just so much that puts her in the Hall of Fame. Big E's an interesting one. I think the New Day will be Hall of Famers, so I feel like he should be in there for that. If you put his other accolades with the tag team titles and the World Heavyweight, or he won the WWE Championship, and he's won, I think, the IC title, I think like he still would have a pretty good shot on his own. So I'll put him in the Hall of Fame. I think that's a good choice. Blair Davenport, I think it's too early. I'll put her in No Way at the moment. I guess the No Way is also too early. Braun Strowman, I feel like he needs a little bit more, maybe. I mean, he has won some championships, but nothing too crazy. Like, I know he's had the tag team championship, he's had the WWE championship, so he's getting there. Uh, Bro- uh, Brock Lesnar for sure. Braun Breaker is obviously too early to tell, but he's on a good track. Obviously with what he's doing right now with the IC title. Or he had the IC title, but yeah, NXT championships. I mean, he has a lot of stuff. Bronson Reed, I think it's way too early to tell. Just kind of how that goes. Same thing with the Creed brothers. I'll put both of them in here. Just I'm just gonna say too early to tell because it is. Candice LeRae also. I think she might be no way because I think she's kind of missed that window. Carlito is interesting because I think he still needs like one or two more things to kind of push him over. Um, I'm gonna put him in the great chance because I feel like he might go in with Judgment Day and that would help him. But I think on his own he might not have enough. So I'm gonna put him as a great chance because of that. Carmella is an interesting one. She's had a decent title run, good cash in. I'll put her in a good chance, but I feel like she also needs some more. To really tell with Carmelo, John Cena obviously is definitely gonna make it. Um, Chad Gable, I mean, he's gotten some title reigns, some tag team titles. I think his American Made at some point might also be one of those that make it. Alpha Academy could very possibly make it. I don't think so, but I think there's a good shot. I mean, I think he has a lot. Charlotte Flair, obviously. Chelsea Green, I'm gonna say probably not. She definitely is a great gimmick worker. Ciampa, I would say if you put like his NXT stuff in there, I think you definitely has a shot. But like, I don't know if you just do NXT stuff. So I'm gonna say he's a good shot. He's still got some time left. CM Punk, yes. Um, Cody Rhodes for sure. I'm gonna say unless the LWO go all together, I don't. I'm gonna say I'll say needs a chance. Meacham, I'm gonna go with no. Dakota Kai, I think still needs some more, which I think she does it. Damian Priest, I feel like I'm gonna put him on great chance because I feel like the Judgment Day eventually gets in there, so I think he does it. Plus with his individual accolades, with having the Universal Tag Team titles and the Heavyweight Championship, there's a possibility he could probably slide in there anyways. So I'm gonna put it in the great. Dragon Lee again, unless it's the LWO, I think still has some stuff. Drew McIntyre, I think is a Hall of Famer. Electra Lopez, no. Eric, no. Finn Balor, yes. First Universal Champion, I think would probably be one of those things, anyways, that might get him in there. But all the other stuff he's done, he probably needs one more title reign to cement it. But I can't imagine between that and the Judgment Day if he doesn't have an option to get in there. Giovanni, no. Grayson Waller, no. Gunther at the moment, I would say is a great shot. He has the longest reigning IC title and he has the world heavyweight title. I can't imagine that two things wouldn't get him in already, but I guess there's a possibility, no. But I think he still has a lot more to do, so I think we're gonna have it at some point. He probably is the Hall of Famer, but I'm gonna just say at the moment maybe not, but I don't know. Roberto, no. Dragunov still needs a chance. I mean, he's young, so he'll figure it out. Indy Hartwell, I'm gonna say no at the moment because I feel like she's just not there. One half of the Coven, I'm gonna go with no for Isla Dawn at the moment. I think she still needs a little bit more. Ivar, no at the moment. Ivy Nile, I'm gonna go with no, but she hasn't really done much of her solo. I think I think Io Sky has a great shot because of the tag team titles, the women's championship she had, the Money in the Bank, but I think she still needs a little bit more. So I'm going to say it's a great shot. Damage Control in general might also have a shot to make the thing, but I'm not sure. Um, I want to just automatically say good for Jacob Fatu. One, I think the Bloodline 2.0 probably definitely will get in there if they count him as a Bloodline for sure. So I feel like he's going to get in there no matter what, but he's so young and he's going to have so much more. So I like say young, but like he's new to the WWE and like he's still got years left on him. Jade Cargill, at the moment, I think it's too early, but I'm going to slide her, like just give her, once she gets that World Heavyweight Championship chance or the WWE Championship chance. Once she wins one of those, I think she'll have a much easier time. Jay, I feel like Jay's one of those crazy ones because I think he's definitely, no matter what, him and the Usos, and then he's definitely going to be with the Bloodline, and then he individually has racked up, an extra tag team championship with Cody Rhodes and now the IC title. If he has a decent run with that, like he could possibly like technically be a free time Hall of Fame person. So definitely I'll put Jimmy up there with him. JD McDonough, I think it's too early. Again, maybe the Judgment Day fate. It's hard to say who they're gonna abduct when they do the Judgment Day, but I feel like the Judgment Day does get retired and inducted into the Hall of Fame, and he's part of it, so he'll get there. Um, Gonna go with no. Joey Gargano, I think still needs a little bit more. Katana Chance, I'm gonna go with no. Kairi Sane, she's not had a world title, so I think she still needs more. I'm gonna go good though, because tag team specialist and NXT Women's Champion is pretty good starting spot to be. And if she has some years left on her career, that she could possibly get that championship. The Good Brothers, I feel like have a possibility of making it, but I'm gonna go needs a little bit more for both of them. I feel like the Bullet Club at some point just gets kind of in there because of like it's such a big organization, but not for the WWE. But I just feel like it's in there. Karrion Cross, I'm gonna go with no, unfortunately. Caden Carter, no. KO, I feel like does. He's had some great runs of different stuff. Kiana James too early. Kofi for sure. New Day for sure. LA Knight, I think there's a good shot. I don't know. It's just one championship run. I think he needs a little bit more. Liv Morgan had a few things. I think she's a Hall of Famer. Logan Paul is a Hall of Famer just because he's a celebrity. So no matter what, he's going to get in. But if he doesn't, if he's not a celebrity, I don't think he does. Ludwig, I think needs some more. Lyra Valkyria still needs more. Maurice, I feel like would probably still need some more. Maxine, Montez, I'll put next to Dawkins. Dom, again for Judgment Day, I think for sure I'll put him in a good shot. I think like he probably because he's so young, it will definitely get there. Naomi, I think still needs a little bit more. Natalia, I think is a Hall of Famer. Nia Jax, I think has a great shot with her different championship runs. Otis, I don't think unless Alpha Academy. Pete Dunne, I don't think so. Piper Nevin, no. Pretty Deadly, no. Randy Orton, 100%. Um, Raquel, I don't think at the moment. Other part of that. Oh, we know Ray automatically is. I think Rhea already has a phenomenal shot. I'm just gonna put her in the Hall of Fame. The way she's over and her run that she's already had, I can't imagine. Bobby Roode, I don't think will. Obviously, Roman Reigns for sure up there. R-Truth, I'm gonna say is a Hall of Famer. I know it's probably one of those weird ones, but there's no way he's done so much stuff in and out of wrestling, like in and out of the WWE, that he has to be in there. Sami Zayn, I think, has a really great chance. Even part of the Bloodline could possibly. Santos, no. Scarlett, no. Seth Rollins, absolutely Hall of Famer. Shayna Baszler, I think, has a good shot because she did have some good runs in there, but I think she's kind of done with that. I think Shinsuke Nakamura definitely needs more. Shotzi, no. Solo, I think because of the bloodline, will do it. I'm going to say great shot, plus he's young, so he has more. Sonya Deville, no. Tama Tonga, I'm going to say has a good shot because of, one, the bloodline, two, the Bullet Club. I think he has an option there. Tamina, probably no. Tegan Knox, no. Miz, yes. Tiffany Stratton's too early to tell, so needs some more. Tonga Loa, I'll put him next to his brother. I think there's a good shot. Tozawa, no. Tyler Bate, too early. Valhalla, no. Xavier Woods, Hall of Famer with the New Day. Zelina Vega, I'm going to say no. And Zoe Stark, I'm going to say no. But yeah, that's my list. Tell me what I did wrong and what you guys think. And I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.